Hey everybody, welcome back. Super Auto Pets, excited to be here. I just played the game with Ludwig. He has introduced the game to 20,000 new viewers. I figured there was no choice for me but to log on, play some free-to-play. I mean, I hate to do this. Free-to-play versus other free-to-play in a free-to-play game with a bunch of new gamers. Oh, it's like Christmas morning and I'm a Call of Duty pro. Get ready. I can't personally guarantee you we're gonna win every single game. I can't personally guarantee that. All I'm gonna say is I like our chances overall. Let's be the shiny minerals, Marie. I'm ready to go. By the way, I would laugh. I would say ha ha ha. Lucky us. If we ended up getting into a situation where we ended up doing very badly in spite of the fact that there's an influx of new players, let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we? So we'll start with something like this. Honestly, I'm not a believer in the pig, but if you know, any port in a storm, you know we like those 3-3 earlies. We keep the shooters in the back. Shooter tag is attached. Yeah, I know how to speak. Sorry, a little bit low on the brain glycogen. We got a scary team here. They got my ant, which is bad news. Mosquito difference is in play. I think we draw these. I'll take that. I'll take a draw. I think our team is not that impressive, so a draw is acceptable in this situation. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Now, what do you think about the idea? I think it looks like this, okay? I think you want to guarantee yourself a good dodo to try to get something going early. Maybe you could fit a crab into this deck as well. How would that look? You would combine mosquitoes to minimize the risk of hitting a mosquito. Although hitting a mosquito wouldn't necessarily be bad here. We're going to buy a duck. Immediately sell a duck. Now we got a 2-4. We're going to place it right behind the ant because it gives us a better chance for the payout. It doesn't, but that would have been kind of funny. You gotta admit, like, freeze me a meat because if we get a crab, it's gonna be top tier. Honestly, like 5-4, you're already kind of chilling. Let's create two 5-4s with a little 2-4 in the middle. The beavers I would like, but it's not really built for it right now. I'm not a full believer in this squad yet, but I think we did okay given the circumstances. Little 5-5 ant at the back is a touch scary. Don't get me wrong. We don't survive those. We trade here. We don't survive this. We draw these. We draw these. Considering the 5-5 elephant, I'm not sweating it. I'm kind of happy with the draw, quite frankly. I'm so cracked that a draw is just like it's like a win for me. You know we're going to roll a crab. So it's going to be like a mosquito. We don't need a blowfish. You can fit, you do it like this, okay? Well, you gotta sell something. Okay, sorry. Honestly, like a 3-3 pig is good, but the gold is some serious leverage for us. Then we're gonna have, it's gonna look like this. So the crab's gonna get HP from the mosquito. Obviously, we want a little bit more coming out of you. You're gonna be you're only gonna have 5 right now. Now you're gonna have a 10. So you're basically a 10-5. Roll me. We don't need another crab, unless... And then you just toss one of these. So now we got a 9-8 that feeds into a 10-8 and 2 anchors in the back, just kind of biding time until they get eliminated. I'm a bigger believer in my squad now. I mean, honestly, like garlic craps on their squad, but we don't have garlic yet. So I will say, oh, that turtle's kind of nasty. The thing is, like, the turtle screws up their B, but actually that's good for them. If they had the B, their horse would have popped, but the melon is actually just better. So I think, to be honest with you, we kind of got a little bit screwed there, but we still won, so I'm not complaining. Now, you know a fish is not long for this world. Here's what I think you do. Sell a fish. Buy a salad bowl. Did not hit our crab. We needed it to hit the crab to be able to fit the other crab in. We're going to do some high-octane gaming here. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so this is a little weird. But look at me, okay? I'm the captain now. We got a 7-6. You are going to become essentially a 10-6. You are going to become a 6-6. Which coincidentally is my height. That is a beautiful shop. And some garlic armor. It's honestly, It's just nice to have it. I think it would do okay on our mosquito for a bit. I'm going to freeze both. I know we got like 15 gold worth of stored value here. You just got to work with me, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. That dodo we're keeping around for the future. That's bad luck. Okay, let's see how this goes. We kill you. We kill you. This one's not even close. You get us? Oh, you know what? You're a little spicy. I recognize you as well. I recognize you from chat. That team's going to pop eventually, but not yet. I've got the utmost faith in you. Okay, now it's just getting silly. You know we want this. You know we want this. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to be a 13-6, which means you need to get some extra attack. Or, alternatively, I mean, we could go buck wild. No, that's silly. For now, I'm going to do this. And I'm gonna keep this stuff frozen. I like the double freeze shop. This is fine. This is fine. I like where we're at. 3 wins in 5 rounds, because this is round 6. I'm not guaranteeing you wins here. I'm not guaranteeing you wins. But we do it. Certainly, we have a very interesting squad here. Ooh, we're gonna lose this one. This a nasty team with a strong dog. Now we got to start to think about either scaling you with a monkey or getting the pivot in there. I think it's going to be like, we're going to start here. Little turkey. I don't really roll the turkey build, but I don't disrespect it, okay? I don't mean to disrespect it, at least. Get rid of this meat. That's silly. We really need, and nobody really likes the 1-1, but just keep in mind, it's not really a 1-1. It's like a 1-3, because we're passing it, you know, down the line here. I actually think I'm stupid. I think we should have garlic on our 3rd crab. That's such good luck. Oh my god. We're freaking cracked, man. We're freaking cracked. We do die here, but then we kill you. We kill you. We kill you. We draw. We draw. Okay. We're lifting a heavy weight. It's going to take a little time. As much as I love our swan, I think the time has come to bail on it and say thank you for the gold. Then we buy a rabbit. We start feeding you. This doesn't really matter who it hits. That's very good. That's very good for us. We will roll. We're looking for some garlic. We could freeze a rabbit for a second. Cupcake is fine, by the way. We can't afford a salad. The salad's a little too risky here. So we'll just get a second rabbit. I do not like the second rabbit in that situation, but if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. How do I like the squad here? I would have liked him more. Well, no, we don't care to pop their melon armor now that I think about it. They're just going to ice us. That is what it is. And then, how we doing here? We draw these. Okay, we're drawing too much for a team like this to win late game. We need to think about getting rid of our mosquito to get something going. I know that sounds insane. If we can scale our health a little bit better, then I'll start to think about this. Like, you can definitely, as scary as this looks, you can totally roll this to get 2 extra HP, and then one of these will also give 2 extra HP, which makes all our crabs stronger. I don't like seeing that we're on turn 9. That's where things start to get a little freaky for me. You're gonna snipe my... No! You should have shot the rabbit! I mean, like, I'm not sweating it. Not because I think we're not gonna lose, but because that's... I mean, maybe it was a 50-50 and they got the 50, you know? I don't disrespect it. I respect it. We draw these. We need to get some wins at some point. I mean, if the dolphin shoots the rabbit, we win that so easily like your head spins, but... You can start to think about a worm. But I need to see a good shop in order to make this happen. I hate to say it, because the rabbit's been doing some kind of sick work for us. The monkey is kind of like, it's a late gamer. I think you sell the dodo. I hate to say it. I think you sell the dodo. Now you got a double buff coming in here. Freeze me. Can't afford to do it. I hate to say it, but I can't afford to do it. Give me a try. That's beautiful. Now it doesn't matter who gets hit by this other one. Beautiful, beautiful. And you know what? Let me tell you. No, we're not going to roll 3 crabs. Come on the other hand. Let's think. If we get down to 1 HP, we'll actually be happy we got the crabs there. So this, we got a little bit of a chain crab situation going on here. If you're not familiar with the chain crabbing, the animals with the highest HP, sorry, the highest attack, I should say, go first when it comes to using their active effects. We draw these, by the way. We draw these. We've created the ultimate draw build. Dude, I don't know. Like, the mosquito is like... It shouldn't still be around, and yet here it is. I'm going to keep that crab frozen for long enough that you're going to be upset. I'm just going to let you know that, okay? Just keep in mind, you are going to be upset. I promise you. You will be upset by how long this crab stays frozen. The crab is like a late-game Marty for us. Okay, so they're rolling a dodo. We pivoted off of our dodo. Let's see who ends up being the most cracked. Holy bursh, them. It turns out dodo... Oh, baby. It turns out dodo... Rooster kind of cracked, huh? So, I'm not sweating it, though. I hate to say it, but for now, the monkey's going. We can get another one later. You're eating good. We're trying to get your HP as high as possible. We're rolling. We're eating. Lots of HP coming out. Applying to units we do not care if they get it at all, but why don't you take one of these? Roll me once. You can always freeze a scorpion for, like, scorpion attempted plays. We don't really need more HP. I would just like to get to 4 wins at this point. I feel like we've kind of, you know, put ourselves in a weird spot here. Got a lot of very strong units, but that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. This is the great renaissance. We get a temporary dip in the power curve because all the great builds just went like 10 and 2. Now we get to play against the people who are not doing so hot, and I think that's going to be pretty advantageous for us. This is all sushi for now. I want a sushi while the sun's up, okay? Because we're not keeping the rabbit around for life. All pizza. I wish the steak made sense to apply to anybody, but I think we're much more likely to benefit from a roll. And I'll tell you, if I'm being honest with you, in my heart of hearts, I think you sell a cow and you throw a temporary scorpion out here, maybe freeze yourself some sushi and see how it goes. So no matter what, we're at a minimum of a 50-50 here, and we respect it. The camel's gonna go. The camel's gone. Camel is going bye-bye. The kangaroo is a nightmare, but never mind, it's dead. We win this, for sure. Look at this. Okay. Normally, I would like to be at 10 wins or dead by this point, but we're gonna just have to persevere. I think, no offense, Scorpion, but we're going to sell you just to make sure the right units get fed here. Always love to get more attack. This is the play, okay? So you get a very simple snake rolling here, and then we toss you one of these. And then soon, we dump our rabbits in order to roll another crab. And then we have 3 50-50 crabs. Well, not 50-50, but we got 3 solid crabs. This is a nightmare, man. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. You're a part of my nightmares right now. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. That hippo was they were popping, okay? I think the time has come. You're at 2646. We like that. So we're going to do a sell. It's going to be a buy the cow. You're going to take 2 of these. Now we got the 50 HP. You'll love to see it. We're going to sell the cow. We want to put another crab down. There's some stuff we could do in the meantime, though. We want to put another crab down. Yeah. Crab garlic? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Crab melon? A melon on the snake is a potential game saver. I think you at least have to consider the option. Okay. Now, your safety is not guaranteed, but let's take a look. Let's see if the cascading crab can get the job done here. You never know. Okay, it's not going to get the job done here. This is a nightmare team. Honestly, the thing you need to know about this is that the reason we lost this one is not because our team is bad. It's because our team is too bad to be here in the late game. Like, this crab build needs to pop off a little bit faster to have a chance, okay? So we got 5 on that first one. It's not quite fodder tier, let's be honest. It's not quite, like, at the level where, you know, you're going to be super, like, gloating or whatever. Especially because I just saw Ludwig get a 10 win with a bus as his frontline unit. Makes me feel a certain sort of way about the meta right now. Let's be the soft buttocks. Clean buttocks also good. But I'm feeling like we just ran into a lot of nasty draws. If we didn't get so many nasty draws, I think we could have been okay. We win these, by the way. Mosquito difference. Hey, you're shooting my fish. I'm shooting your ant. We're not the same, or something. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Mosquito hit, please. We accept that. Freeze me a beaver. It's okay. You can roll it. It's not as good as a fish, though. It is not as good as a fish. Okay. 2 ants, a 4/4 mosquito. 2/3 fish and an otter. What the heck? This is a nightmare? Is genuinely, like, pretty bad? Oh, but that's incredible luck. We win these. The way that those ants played out could not have been better for us. I think the better team just lost, quite frankly. And to which I say, very nice. Okay, so we need next level. You can temporarily roll a giraffe. Your squad would look like this. Please hit the mosquito. At least it's like a functional unit now. We're going to feed the mosquito temporarily. I'm just going to be honest with you. Fish, it was nice while it lasted. Roll me. Of these, you freeze a crab for the future. Freeze a pill. You roll a swan for the temporary benefits. We like the scaling. Dude, like a mosquito that scales, and then we could have the crab play off it at some point. Lucky us. Very lucky us, I might add. We win these. We do not die to a bee, which means we win these. And then we win these. Okay. I don't know how we're playing this yet. An otter would go a long way towards defining a meta for me. I don't think we're there. I gotta be honest, there's a part of me that's like, to be straight up with you, a double crab meta would do some great work here. Why don't you give me a sell, a buy, ants. Please hit either the mosquito or the crab. The crab would be huge. A swan is still really good. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna squirt some. So here's what you're gonna do, okay? We got the giraffe is all sorts of messed up. I think you have to roll giraffe and swan at the back, and then you're gonna roll a crab, a mosquito at the front, a crab, and then you're gonna make this crab have more attack so that it fills in backwards. I know this looks absolutely insane right now. I mean, you kind of gotta. And then the swan will get buff and we can move this stuff around a little bit. Like, we don't, basically what I'm saying is we don't need both of these. We don't need a swan and a mosquito, but now I'm looking at it and increasingly I'm realizing we're probably gonna... What the heck's going on here? What the heck is that that's going on out there? Anyway, we win these. Crab cascade. Crab cascade early, I'm thinking is cracked. The problem is, I know people are like, what are you doing? Well, the thing is, you might think, why not buff the unit you want to feed the HP to the crabs? There's a problem with that, and I think you can probably tell what it is. All of a sudden, we're stealing 3 health from the giraffe instead of 6 from the swan or the mosquito. So I think you either roll like this, or you roll like that. You know, you get the idea. Those are functionally kind of similar. So I think for now... Straight up, I think you buff the mosquito and take a round where the crabs might not do it for you because the mosquito's about to hit level 3. And then we're probably... I mean, the giraffe might not be long for this world. So I want to just acknowledge I'm taking a round here where I accept... That's big. That we're minimizing our chances of winning this round, but it's in order to get some maximal crab action next time, I hope. But I gotta be honest with you, we're coming up against a nasty squad here. Although, we did pretty well there. We win these. We win these. You gotta get that mosquito, man. Okay, now I'm like, if you want to win rounds... We'll roll this for now, but this is like, this is weird. It's not ideal. You could roll a deer on this team. I honestly think if you sold a giraffe and rolled a deer at the front, you'd probably do some good work. Now, we can't use salad right now. It's just a little too dangerous. I think we'll keep the swan for now. Let's roll into a dream shop. We can maybe fit one more crab, one more snail. Honestly, this is the kind of round that you don't mind losing. Because the 2 snails would be a really nice kind of scale factor for us. We'll take that, I guess. Oh man, your mosquito freaking, or my mosquito does not live. That's kind of nasty though. We lose these by one. By one, the giraffe would have kept us in there, man. But we wanted to lose. Now that I think about it, we wanted to lose. Honestly, dude, forget the deer. We're going for 10 wins immediately. So snail me. Sell me. Snail me. Do you see what I see, by the way? Now, another crab has joined the fray. Honestly, you kind of need the gas. We'll buff you next turn. No thanks. Yes, please. Acceptable. This is a dirty team. This is the kind of... Like, I feel like Team Iceland and the Mighty Ducks too right now. This team is kind of disgusting. Like, that's just... I feel like that's not the way that should work. But I'm very glad that it does appear to work that way. Because, like... We got, like, a 13-12, a 7-12, and an 8-12, and then a 10-8 at the back. Like, that's pretty nasty. I don't think it necessarily scales super well, but the wins in the early game. Plus, every time we buff a unit, as long as it's the unit at the front, we're basically buffing all of the units behind it. It's kind of... This is kind of sick, honestly. And I mean sick, like, in the twisted sort of way. Honestly, like... Replace a 10-8 with a... What, like a 3-17? Sure, don't mind if I do. I mean, I kind of feel bad. I stole this meta, by the way. I stole it from my subreddit. So, if anything, it's not my fault. It's the subreddit's fault. How could they do something like this? Okay, we actually, like, trade there, and then we kill you? We didn't even get to kill our third crab, man. This is, like... This is broken. We can't roll 5 crabs. That's the... Eventually, you hit diminishing returns. Thank you. Make way, please. Make way. Now, you just need to get buffed as much as possible. Can I feed you? No, they literally won't even let me. How sad is that? Oh, nevertheless. I don't know if this is the play, but it's really funny, and it's also, like, really good. So, I think it might be. Oh, they got their own crab. What the heck is going on here? I don't know. The turtle is really good, but I think we still get you here. Crab difference, by the way. Crab difference. I mean, this is rude. I really think they gotta consider nerfing the crab strats, quite frankly, but... I don't even know if the devs knew that this is how it worked, okay? So I'm not, like, you know, advocating... that they made a mistake here. I'm just, to some extent, I'm kind of just like, this is how it goes. We want, you know what? We want meat. Why am I not taking meat? Instead, I'm adding, like, +1 HP now and then. What the heck is even this? What is this weird turkey build? I kind of love it. I kind of respect it. I don't know, are you waiting for your fly? Like, is that the play there? Honestly, like, you're not that scary, man. You're not that scary. Do we own you? We draw? A draw, you know how I sometimes say when you're scaling, a draw is a win? This is the opposite. Like, a draw is a huge loss. For now, I like this. We don't need the melon. You can freeze a snake. There may be some situations in this game where, quite frankly, like, a snake beats, one of these crabs we already got going. We really need to pick up some wins fast, otherwise we're gonna melt over time, because it's not like the mosquito is renowned for its late game prowess. One crab. That's what I say about that. One crab. Do they laugh when you step up at the buffet with your one crab? Do they say, where's the rest of the crab? My guess is yes. So straight up, you don't have meat on you, okay? So here's what I think you do. We roll the meat. We keep you frozen. The snake works super well here because, you know, even if we're buffing you, we still, like, get more HP on all the crabs, which means the snake is getting more opportunities to fire anyway. I mean, straight up, is mighty tempting. I know you're like double snake. I would never disrespect my crabs like that. I would sell one. I would not sell two. All right, so let's see. If we don't win this one, we can start to think about putting the snake in. But, I mean, like, this is just a nasty team, man. I'm very scared of that dog. We don't do so much damage that we shouldn't be frightened here. That had to go down like that. How many you got? One. We draw these. We lose these. Okay, fair enough. DevBot 2, congratulations. You built a team that can beat my team. Congrats, whatever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, sure. Holy, I wish I'd known, but that's okay. Honestly, I think we could live with some garlic just so that, like, you survive a snipe. I guess a 1-up would do the same, but actually better. Okay, okay, what do we got? We broke your melon armor. That seems pretty big. Obviously, that's a problem. Dude, they're freaking cracked, man. They're freaking cracked. We've hit the scaling wall. This is what it's all about right here. I would love to see a tiger. Yeah, that's pretty much what it had to be. We're pivoting out of this build before it gets too dangerous. Another cupcake would hit the spot for sure, but without that, okay. Let's see. Let's see. This is for all the marbles. It's a scary squad. Holy! Oh my god. Dude, that's what I get for putting the leopard in, like, unusable tier. That tiger leopard. Tiger leopard monkey. Think about that. Hey, great video, though. I had a great time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. This is the Crab Cascade, and I'll see you next time. See ya!